I wanna dance, I wanna sing. I'll bring my friends, we'll do our thing. Dance together, young and old. Everybody's story told. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna dance, I wanna sing. I'll bring my friends, we'll do our thing. Dance together, young and old. La 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 la. La 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 la.
The sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. Happy spring, everyone. That poem is from the Persian poet Hafiz. We are celebrating spring and the Persian New Year and being together on this beautiful day. Welcome to your Kairos Clubhouse, your perfection-free dance party. My name is Parker, and I've got baby in my belly. That's right. I'm 27 weeks pregnant today. Woohoo! And I'm joined by my mom, director, founder of Kairos, Maria.
Hello, everyone.
And on the other side, I've got Tom, collaborator, also my husband. That was Kairos's Vladimir, who kicked off our theme song, Dance Together. We have Kairos's Eleanor on the chat here today. Give a wave, Eleanor. And we have our special guest and dear friend from the Appleton Public Library, you. Give a wave, you. Hey, you. You will be bringing us a story later on today. And all of our friends across the Midwest.
Gloria is here.
Gloria is here. Hey, Gloria, we haven't seen you in a while. Gloria. And we're singing all of your names today.
As long as somebody else has written it.
We're making up new songs here together.
John's here, Sandy.
We got John and Sandy. We've got Nick. We got some new friends, Earl and Brian, Sue and Roger. Beth is with us here today.
Fraser is with us.
Hey, Fraser.
So good to see you all.
Good to see you all.
Well, I think it's time to start our flash mob. Most of you know that what we love to do here first of all, is to say hello and welcome you. Second is to dance together. So let's do some dancing together. And I invite you to do this standing or dancing in a chair, or however you want to join us. You can make it big, you can make it little, however you want. I'm going to reach my hands up high, and then I'm reaching my hands down low. Yeah. Thanks for joining. I'm reaching up high, and then I'm reaching down low. And now I'm going to reach across my body to one side, and then I'm going to reach across to the other side, and I'm going to reach across to the first side and to the second side. Let's do that again. It goes reaching up, you reach down, you reach up, you reach down, you reach side, the other side, side, the other side. You reach up, you reach down. That's it. Up you go, down you reach. Side, side, the other side, first side, second side. Now, then you get to count to 4 if you want to stomp your feet or slap your hand. I go 1, I'm reaching mine, slapping my hand and stepping on my foot. And then the other 2, now I'm reaching the first side side, and then the other side, so I stomp. 1 foot, the other foot, 1 foot, the other foot. And then you take your hands and you go in across your body if you want. You can even turn your toes in. And then you reach out wide like that big, those flowers were waiting to open up. And we reach in across your body, and then you reach out. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let's try that. So with your hand or your foot, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go close and then open and close and open. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You close in, you reach out, you close your body in, and then you reach out. I love it. So let's put it together. And also, by the way, I didn't say hi to our YouTube friends. We have folks from Ecumen joining us. So glad you're here. So let's do it together. We're going to reach up, we go down, we reach up, we go down, we reach side, side, side. Again, you reach up, you reach down, you reach up, you reach down, you go side, 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 side. Now 4 count, 1 and a 2 step, 3 step, 4. You reach in, you reach out, you reach in, you reach out. And what song are we going to do?
I'm gonna play a song called the Mississippi Blues, which is one of the oldest recording blues songs. It's by Willie Brown and Alan Lomax recorded. He only recorded 2 songs. This and Make Me a Pallet on
The floor?
Me a Pallet on the Floor, yeah.
Make Me a Pallet on the Floor.
And he was a big influence on Robert Johnson. Basically, you could probably trace him to starting rock and roll.
I love it. Okay, all right. Now,
so
here we go.
4-bar intro.
4-bar intro. Just kind of groove for a minute. Here we go. We reach up, we reach down. We reach up, we reach down. We reach side, aside, the side, other side. You reach up, you go down. Yeah, up you go down. That's a sandy side. Reach side, side, side. Now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You reach in, you reach out, you reach in, you reach out again. Down, you go up, you go down, you reach across, side, side, side. Again, up, reach down, you reach up, you reach down, you reach side, 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 side. You count 1, 2, 3, 4. You go. And all right, get those shoulders, get your spine going. You reach up, you reach down, you reach up, you reach down. You go side, side. Hey, Patricia, you reach up, you go down, you go up, you go down, you go side, 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 side. Next part, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You in, out. Let's do it one more time. You reach up, you go down. Add your hips, you go side. Let those shoulders move with your spine. You reach up, Margaret, down. Hey, Margaret, good to see you. Side, 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 side. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. You go in, out, in, and out. All right, Tom Johnson, good to see you. Wow, we have a great dancing group. It's always so fun to open up the door of the Kairos Clubhouse and to see all of you. It's so good. Well, we're thinking our theme, again, is still spring. Little spring is inching its way into our hearts here in northern Minnesota and definitely the Midwest. And I brought some of my seeds. I know it's a little too early to plant yet, but I brought some, I'm going to put these in and kind of, the arugula I maybe can get in a few weeks. But so thinking seeds, thinking planting, thinking waiting for those bees to warm up and babies coming. It's also Women's History, Women Femme History Month, but so all of that, right, and our celebration and that sense of freedom that all of us deserve to have, and to have freedom. And this, I wanted to share a song and a dance that I learned from a Nigerian teacher many, many years ago. And he said it came from Nigeria. We've also heard that it comes from Liberia. But it's called Funga Alafia, funga. So F-A-N-G-A, Alafia. And it starts with that idea of digging in the ground. So if you want to take your hands and just imagine kind of working that ground, right? I always love to do that sometime in the summer, right? And then go the other way. So you're going to go dig, dig, and then dig, dig. Now, if Chris will show my foot, I'm stepping with my foot too. And again, we can always dance this in our chair too. So it can go dig, dig. Now other side, dig, dig. So dig on that first side and stepping. Now dig other side and step. You go dig, step, step, and dig, step. You do one side, the other side. Beautiful. That's the rhythm, right? That's our digging. So we'll do that. And the second part is just I think a simplified movement of some of the most amazing dance that I've seen that has that we see in many of the dance traditions of Africa, which is using your letting your spine dance, right? So if you want to think about pushing with your body, and I'm stepping and pushing at the same time. So my hips are going, but I'm actually I'm isolating my upper torso, pushing forward, and then I'm going to come back and go back. So think forward, forward, and back, back. It goes ashe, ashe, now back, ashe, ashe. So ashe, ashe, now back, ashe, ashe. Forward, forward, ashe, and back. Beautiful. Let's try it. Forward, ashe, and back, and back. Okay, all right. So let's put it together. So it starts, and again, this is a perfection-free zone, so have fun with it. So first to our left, we stepped funga, alafia, and the other side, ashe, ashe, first side, funga, alafia, other side, ashe, ashe. Now push, ashe, ashe, back, ashe, ashe, forward, ashe, 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 ashe. Greetings we bring to you, ashe, ashe. Now side, greetings we bring to you, ashe, ashe. Push forward, ashe, 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 ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. Sing along. Funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. First say, funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, forward, ashe, ashe, back, forward, ashe, ashe, ashe. Funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga, alafia, ashe, 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 back, ashe, 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 ashe. One more time. Funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. Funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. Forward, ashe, ashe, back, ashe, ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. Thank you, Parker. I've got Parker singing in here. We're all dancing to that. Isn't that a fun one? I hope that you sing and dance that all day. We will make a recording of this show, and it'll be on YouTube by Friday, so you can always tune in and practice it and sing it again and teach it to someone else. That's beautiful. Thank you. So I am so thrilled today to highlight and say hello to our guest performer today, who is also a very long-time Kairos performer and also friend, Yu Lee, who is coming to us from Appleton, Wisconsin. And how we first met you was as one of her jobs, but a very important one, at the Appleton Library. You is the community partners library assistant there, and she does outreach and connects people to the wonderful world of the library, but also the wonderful world of our community. And she does it in Appleton, but here she's bringing it to Minnesota as well, and we are so grateful. And you gonna tell us about what your name means, but you has a wonderful story for us, and it's about gardening, about planting a garden.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Maria. Hi, everyone. Big thank you to Kairos Alive for bringing me on as a guest storyteller. Again, I'm really excited to be bringing this story about planting and gardening and farming to you. I'll explain a little bit about my name. So my full name is Yu Chi Feng Lee. And Yu, the first part of my name, actually means giving life in Hmong. So in Hmong, it's pronounced Yu. So it has a tonation that goes up. And that means to give life. So we also use it to refer to like plants and things like that. So like when you have those little small plants that hasn't grown to its full length yet, and it's still like the small one, we call that a yu. So for example, like a pepper plant will be like a pepper seedling will be called yu gotsaw. So the yu goes in front of that plant. So my full name doesn't mean gardening though. My full name means like giving life to fame and fortune. So you can use you for other things as well. All right, so I'm gonna go into our story. So the story is about planting and crops and farming. So farming used to and is still a very big part of Hmong people's way of life. And that's why there are so many folktales about farming. And usually folktales have some kind of moral or explanation. And so see if you can catch the moral of the story. So this is the story called Thai Tu Tu O Pong O Long. So that's in Hmong, but the English title is The First Farmer. So this is what the story looks like. And yeah, just sit back and relax and enjoy this little story. All right. A long time ago, a Hmong farmer wanted to plant rice and corn. First, he went to the field and he cut down all the bushes. Then he cut down the weeds and then the vines and the trees. Then he planted the rice and corn and he went home. The rice and the corn began to grow. But also, the weeds grew too. They fought with the rice and the corn, and they hurt them. The young rice and corn went to the farmer's house. They said, "The weeds are hurting us." The farmer said, "Go back to the field. Tell the weeds to stop fighting you. If they hurt you, I'll hurt them when I come. Then wait for me. On the 7th day, I will come to see you." So the rice and the corn, they went back to the field. They waited and waited. And on the first day, only a tiger came. "Is that your owner?" said the weed. "Oh no," said the rice and the corn. "Our owner wears a big hat." On the second day, a wildcat came. "Is that your owner?" said the weed. "No," answered the rice and the corn. "Our owner wears a big hat and carries a pipe." On the third day, a mouse came by. "Is he your owner?" asked the weeds. "No, he's not our owner either," answered the rice and corn. "Our owner wears a big hat, carries a pipe, and a long knife." On the fourth day, a cow came through. Is that your owner? Asked the weeds. But the rice and the corn said, no, not yet. On the fifth day, a wolf came by. The rice and the corn said, he's not our owner. On the sixth day, a chicken came by. The rice and corn said, no, this isn't our owner, but he will come tomorrow. Then on the seventh day, the farmer came by. He was wearing a big hat. He was carrying a pipe, and he had a long knife. He cut down all the weeds. And then the rice and the corn, they were happy. Yay. They said, Mr. Farmer, you helped us so much. We will help you too. We will grow big, and when we're ripe, we'll come to your house. Just get a place ready for us. So the farmer, he went back home, but he went to sleep. He didn't get a place ready for the rice and the corn. When the corn and the rice came to his house, they said, what? No baskets ready for us? You're too lazy. We won't come by ourselves anymore. After this, you'll have to come get us yourself. And that's the end of this story. Did you catch the moral of the story? I'll give you a few seconds. So the moral of the story is, if you're too lazy, then you won't get your crops, or your crops won't come home. And so imagine if that first farmer had gone and did what he said, we would have our crops be coming home to us right now, right?
Right.
Great.
We wouldn't have to go out and haul them in.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, that's just the story. And I wanted to explain a little bit about this pipe. So this isn't actually a smoking pipe. This is a bamboo water carrier. So you can actually carry water in this. Back then in Thailand and Laos, they would take this to the river and then fetch their water this way. So there's a little hole in here where you can put water in it, and then you can also drink this. And so, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you, Kairos Live. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you. And I love the bamboo water bottle. Was way ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
You know, long before they figured out how to make them out of metal. Because you need to have water. Carry along, right?
Some people still use it. I got this in North Carolina when I went to visit my relatives. So they made it. They have like bamboo growing like just in their backyards.
Yeah.
So they just chop it down.
It's warmer there. But bamboo now is being used in a lot of buildings and floors because it grows fast. So it's a very versatile material. And good reminder, that we need to be responsible for that growing. We've got to get the earth ready for the planting the seeds or planting the plants, or getting those old leaves away from the frozen places as it warms up. So it's a partnership. I love it. And I'm sure there are more stories, and it's so wonderful to have for you to bring that to us today. So let's do a big applause on Zoom and on sign. It's just let those fingers dance like El Rocio. We'll send lots of love. Or it goes like this and then twist. I was doing this too, but a little twist. We're sending love and thank you to you. Thank you. Well, Vladimir, I know you loves to dance with us. I think you have a dance song for us, don't you?
Yeah, just to keep the theme going. Thank you so much, you, for the story. Um, these I wanna play a song for you guys that it's called "The Beautiful Flower," but there's something special about this song because it comes from the Easter Island. You know where that is? All the way in the south of the world, in the Pacific Ocean, right in front of kind of like the middle part of Chile. It's a big island, and the traditions and the rhythms and dances there are very similar. Some of them to like some dances I've seen in Hawaii. Also, the movements that the Maui people do in New Zealand. Some of their chants, and just it's a big reminder that we all come from this Mother Earth, and we all share the same origins, and we have to take care of this land and look for all the things that we have in common, right? To celebrate them. So this one, it's called "The Beautiful Flower," and it's the traditional language of the Easter Island, which is Rapa Nui. It has a quick R in the beginning. It's not a rolling R. It's kind of like Rapa Nui, Rapa Nui. That's the language from the Easter Island people. And this song is called "Beautiful Flower," Tau Tiare. And I'm gonna ask you guys to, if you wanna rotate your wrist and move your fingers like this, just like in any way. If you're rotating your hands, your wrist like this, and kind of like flickering your fingers. And if you want to start kind of in the bottom of your body and raise them up like this to one side, right next to your head, right here. Yes, like you're waving something with your hands, like that. Yeah, and then all the way down and across to the other side of your head. Yep, right that. Hands together. Hands together. Yep, just like that. Or you can also start in your belly like this and kind of like start in the middle of your body and open up like a flower and use your hands as well. Always, like kind of like flickering your fingers and moving your wrists like that, kind of like flamenco feeling or anything really. It's just that beautiful feel, right? And in India they do a lot of, when they dance, right? There's a lot of this type of movement as well. And another one, like kind of like the flash mob, when we count to 3 and we actually stomp the floor or hit or touch our body just like that. We count 1, 2, 3. There's some steps that we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna stomp the floor. 1, 2, 1, 2, or use our hands and go against our body. Not that strong, of course. Use the strength that you are able to use, but just like this. 1, 2. Almost like, what was the name? Tarzan, like the king of the jungle when he goes like this, right? Like that. It really gives you energy, right? You just bump your chest or your tights as well. Yes, you'll see me doing that. And of course, you don't have to follow me. You already know some of the movements. Just kind of feel the music and go out. And since this song is about a beautiful flower blooming, we're gonna start slow, and then you hear the song moving faster, and you can speed up your movements, all right? It goes something like this. Tau tiare. Tau tiare ere iha itema tua tua. There you go. You can be raising your hands, moving slow, really slow movements. Ania ito kaura oie. Like you're a flower blooming. Amau tiaka taura inio emino atapa yonata. And now we're gonna bloom. Ready? Tautiare ereia itema tua tua. Emio atataira oire Amau tiaka taura inigo Emiro atakaro ata. There you go, Tommy. Yes, just there you go. Hey, a lot of energy. Tapeore te arero ene fari tue tue Tairi te arero mama oh ere oh ere I remember learning this song as a kid, trying to sing it really fast and following my mother who taught me this, almost as a riddle or some way of learning these fast words. Again. Tape ore te arero ene fani tue tue, tairi te arero mama oh ere oh ere There you go. One more time. Tautiare ere iha, ite matua tua. I love those hands moving. Erio matataura oire, emautiaka, taira imiko, erino atakao. Now ready to stomp the floor. Ha, two, ha, ha, ha. You can bump your chest as well, all your thighs. Use a lot of energy. Tautiare, tapa. Tape ore te arero ene fani tue tue. Hey, tairi te arero mama oh ere oh ere ha ha. Tape ore te arero ene fani tue tue. Tairi te arero mama Really slow. This comes from the center of your body and bloom like a flower. Oh ere. Open up. There you go. Thank you. Those same movements. I'm going to play some music. Give me 1 second so I can share the audio. All right. You can imagine for this, right? There's subtle movements, really beautiful movements, and that's what reminds me of the people from Hawaii. Of the few movements I've seen, right? With those kind of skirts and a lot of that. Very similar, but also they're fishermen, especially, women and men, they go and they have to have these movements where they're in their boats. Also, or sometimes men are really similar to the people of New Zealand, the Maui people, when they go and they do their ho, 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 ah, yeah, those chants that they do. We all come from Mother Earth. So you can find all of those relationships. And I didn't know any of that until I came here and I started meeting people from all over the world that, it's like those New Zealand people that do those chants, those Maui people, and they move like the Hawaiian people. Well, we're all in Mother Earth. So let's dance, and I'm gonna start moving. You guys can follow me or make up your own dance, your own moves. Let's see. This is a little faster. There you go. You hear that? There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you for moving and dancing.
Vladimir, that's so much fun. I love coming to the Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Because we get to dance and sing and learn new songs and new stories. That's the best. Well, I'm going to start and the breathing in, breathing out song because I could do a little bit of conscious breath right now. So I invite you to have your feet on the ground or on the feet of the pedals of your wheelchair, or however you feel comfortable, or if you want to be standing, imagining that your feet, underneath your feet, you know the roots of trees go out for so far, and we know they're as wide as the branches of above, right, underneath. But now we're even learning that those roots are all connected with each other. So I'm going to imagine that our roots are all connected all across our Kairos Clubhouse community. All right, so we've got that root and our long trunk, and just feel, if you would like, an invisible string on top of your head, and that energy is reaching up to the sky. So we have our connection to Mama Earth, Pachamama, right? And the top of our head reaching to the sky. You can do that with your arms or just feeling long and tall. And I invite you to take a breath in, and as you breathe in, if you'd like to reach both hands up, you can. And then as you exhale, you lower them. And that breathing in and reaching up in Spanish is a respirar. And as you lower them, exhalar. Beautiful. And then I invite you to reach across your body, and I am blooming. And as you bloom, you can open up, just like we've been doing in our dancing. I am blooming as a flower. Let's try it again. So closing up that core movement that opens up. Estoy floreciendo como una flor. And then letting your fingers begin to dance. That's it, Nick. Beautiful. Soy fresca como el rocío. I am fresh as the dew. And you want to send out some dew. And then we're going to learn a new way to say this. I am solid as a mountain. So I want you to make your giant, solid, strong mountain shape, movement. Mountains don't stay still. So we're going to say, soy solida como la montaña, right? So, soy solida como la montaña. And then we're going to step down that mountain, stepping together, walking on the earth. And if you want to bring your hands, stepping as well. I am firm as the earth. Soy firme como la tierra, right? And then I am free. So reaching out, moving, dancing, however you want. I am free. Soy libre. Soy libre. So Tom and I will keep on dancing the breathing in, breathing out song with words of Thich Nhat Hanh, and Vladimir is going to sing and give us some music to join. And it's all is good over here in the Kairos studio.
Breathing in, breathing out, respirar, exhalar. I am blooming as a flower, estoy floreciendo como una flor. I am fresh as the dew. Soy fresca como el rocío. I am solid as a mountain. Soy sólida como la montaña. I am firm as the earth. Soy firme como la tierra. I am free. I am free. Soy libre. I am free, soy libre.
Breathing in, breathing out. Respirar, exhalar. I think it's time for some everyday joy, yeah?
Well, the everyday joy today is a song that I love, and I think you might love it too. It's that reminder that we as humans, we are the trees, we are the plants, and we are rebirthing into this spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. And there's no song like Let That Sun Shine, the Age of Aquarius, that band, The Fifth Dimension. If you haven't seen Summer of Soul, highly suggested. It was this huge music festival that happened in Chicago.
New York.
New York,
Harlem.
sorry, Harlem. Apologies, my mom's from Chicago, so I just always think everything's in Chicago. In Harlem, the same summer as Woodstock, and the footage had been sitting for many years. Anyways, highly suggested. So let's find this spring and summer of soul, for we are sprouting, we are blooming. When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars and peace will guide our planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation.